Yo guys, be Frank from the S17 channel here. Before I get into the video, if there's any loud noises, it's the people who live downstairs, and no, it's not Madeline. Today I have in fact got a new story to tell you, which includes how I and a few of my friends really did escape the Mexican Wall, and it also covers the disappearance of Dudney's hairline. Basically, I was in English, yeah? I was in English at school. Big up 8.3 English class at my school, right? And I'm in Mexico City, or rather the capital city of Mexico, which is a really dumb name for a capital city. Basically, I'm getting ready to leave, get on the school bus, getting ready to get on the school bus and just go home. It's a Wednesday, so I have got another 2 days of school left, and then the tannoy goes off, which is like, you know, the megaphone of the school. And I'm like, oh geez, okay, there's going to be some announcements, maybe some detentions handed out. Luckily I'm a good boy and I've never had a detention in my life. Basically, it goes over and it says all non-Mexican citizenship people who live here, shut up, who live in Mexico will be sent off to these camps. And I'm like, being a 13-year-old Englishman in Mexico, I'm thinking, well shit, I'm about to be deported to a concentration camp. Not even deported back to England, I'm going to be taken to a concentration camp and gassed out. That's what I was thinking at that time, because I'd had history just before, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die, and get bombed and nuked and fucking gassed out. Luckily that didn't happen, as I'm now here to tell you the story. So, immediately after hearing this, I got my bag, ran out of the classroom and through this fire exit. And I am sprinting. Now basically, our school is right next to the new wall that Donald Trump wants to build, or wanted to build. And it was like halfway done. It was, it was also like a really thin / kind of thick, maybe, I don't even know. It was about that thick, of a wall. Bear that in mind for the next part of the story. A mile run, but I'm a lad, so I sprinted it. And I got up to it and I was like, well, this is quite big. And that's not a sentence I'm ever going to say again. So I take a big run up and try to jump and clasp my hands over the top, which resulted in... And as you can see, all that I got out of that was a couple of bruised knees. So I then hear footsteps coming up behind me and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm about to be kidnapped, like Madeleine McCann. I turn back and I see Haroldinho Sharmanator and Lloyd Barker, and I'm thinking, alright, we might actually stand a chance. As you know, you've probably seen Haroldinho in this in this series that I have before, but Lloyd is new, and yeah, so basically, Harry gives me a leg up, over the wall, and I jump over. But the difference is, I got my leg over like this, came over, and then I was thinking, oh gee, I'm gonna break my leg. Just if I just jump off randomly, maybe a bit like this. If I jump like this, I'm gonna break a leg. But then I realised I'm a tall boy. My head is so much higher than my legs. My legs are probably a lot lower down than I'm thinking they are right now. So I jump. But this thick little bastard of a wall, right? I jump down and the wall is this. I jump down and it scrapes my head. But it scrapes about here, which is where my hairline was. And then it goes all the way back to about here. So I'm like, I jump and it goes all the way back there, which is where my hairline actually went and is right now. I am waiting for Harry and Lloyd to come over, and both of them come over. Well, Harry comes over and lands like this. Basically, Lloyd ended up looking like this, and actually fucking pole vaulted the wall. We hear like an oi, and we turn around and we see this fucking security guard. He looks pissed. He looks pissed to see us. So, as it turns out, I actually have 99 pace, as indicated by this card here. I have 99 pace, So I sprint off. The guy trying to hold onto my arm, and I'm like, bro, get off me, you fucking little shit. I run off, leaving Lloyd and Haroldinho by themselves. As it turns out, Lloyd actually has 99 dribbling and 5-star skill moves. So he body feints the guy, and he goes flying with his donut in his mouth because he's a fat little... The difference is, with Haroldinho, he came up with something different, so stupid, that it actually works. And what he did was this. He curled up into a ball, like this, and just started rolling away. He just started rolling away from the guard. The guard sat there with a donut in one hand and a Coke Zero in the other, because he's a fat little... and sees Harry, and he's just like, whoa! He's rolling away, and we're off on a run. I'm sprinting away, and Lloyd's doing fucking backflips all the way as well, because he's got 5-star skill moves, and Harry's rolling away, you know? And we get all the way up to a train station, board a train to the plane station, board a plane back to England, and here we are now to tell the story. As it stands, I'm currently wanted, and I've gone into hiding with Harry, Lloyd and Madeline. We've all gone into hiding for the next foreseeable future. Please don't find me.